You're probably wondering, what's worse than Bitcoin crashing? I know one thing worse, you watching this video without boom, 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 smashing that like. Come on, guys. But back to being serious, because this is actually a very serious video and a very serious topic. Right now, Ray Dalio, the very wealthy and respected hedge fund CEO and founder, has stated very clearly that the US is on the brink of civil war. Yes, on the brink of civil war. And this guy is super calm, again, super respected, and he doesn't say crazy things out of nowhere. Ray is also someone who likes to educate and share his knowledge, unlike a lot of other rich and famous and powerful dudes. So if you go do some research, you'll see that he has created this thing called principles, and he's basically giving away. It's very, very awesome. And he also teaches about investing. It's something that you, especially if you don't have an investment background, who want to learn more about investing in the market, should definitely look up and study, because it's free, it's coming from him, and it's very, very amazing resource. Now I'm going to read a little bit what he said. So over the weekend, he said that the U.S. is at an inflection point between entering the type of hell of fighting or pulling back to work together for peace and prosperity that addresses the big wealth, values, and opportunity gap that we're seeing. Now let's dive into this a little bit. He believes, as do I and many Americans right now, we are at a point in time where there is just such a great divide between the rich and the not rich. That's basically, gap is so wide and so divided, we are basically two nations, one rich and one poor. The rich controlling the poor, and the poor being locked in to their economic lower strata forever. And during this great divide, we have the coronavirus. We have this great, crazy world pandemic that's literally destroying the middle class and so many small to medium-sized businesses, which will result in further segmentation of society to rich and poor. And now I'm going to interject something from my thoughts. So right now we have this divide, and it's growing wider and wider. I feel once this economic bubble in the stock market, real estate, and Bitcoin collapses, we're going to see this huge portion of this like middle class, lower class, who had dreams of becoming wealthy from the stock market and these assets, these speculative assets, the dream just crumbling down. And that could be the trigger of civil war. What we witnessed last year in 2020 hasn't been seen for decades. The amount of fighting, division, and turmoil from top to bottom in every aspect, in every facet of American society. If we throw in economic collapse of the middle to lower class, then that's it. America is doomed. I don't mean to be political, but right now, Biden, and I call him Beijing Biden, and has alliances with China and Beijing. I'm very, very afraid that his loyalties, his greedy history has set a precedent for him and his family that will lead our country to ruin. So now we face enemies on the outside, and those supposedly leaders, those power players in the United States, the rich and powerful, who almost everyone looks up to, will fill the roles of the villains of our society. They've literally gained trillions of dollars of wealth during this economic crucible that almost all other Americans are facing, but they have virtually done nothing to help their fellow American. I hope it goes to show you guys, they may look human, but they're not. They do not care one iota about you or about me. It's been proven over and over again, but right now it's on display for everyone to see. The thing was, so many of us looked up to them because we want to be like them, but they are about to crush us like the bugs they think we are. We need to stand together, to work together, to learn, to share information and knowledge, to prepare ourselves for the coming collapse and potential civil war that we're facing. I hope and pray this doesn't happen, but the writing is on the wall. We are this close to snapping, then our society as we know it will end and forever change. Am I going nuts, guys? Let me know in the comments. Hit that subscribe, hit that like, join me on this journey. I love you guys. Let's go!